Today we're going to be talking about the shoulder discomfort that you might be getting in your front of your deltoid and as well in your elbow when doing dumbbell shoulder press. Now there could be many reasons for this, but one, it could be the positioning of the dumbbell. Now I'm not going to say there is a right or wrong way. I'm just going to say that if you start getting discomfort, you might need to readjust how you perform a dumbbell shoulder press exercise. So what could be causing discomfort? Well, this is the major reason. So say you're doing the shoulder press, you're bringing it out to the 90-degree angle and you're going up with a full extension and then down. Now, when I mean 90-degree angle, I mean this is 0, that's 90, and that's 45, okay? Now you got to remember, when you are bringing that dumbbell down in that 90-degree angle, in that positioning, you've got to think of ligaments, tendons, and everything. There's a lot of little muscles and a lot of little other things that are at play when performing an activation of muscle, okay? So bringing it down might bring a bit of discomfort in your elbow as everything is traveling along this bone, might make pressure, and then also as well, the angle could not be, well, it might give you a bit of issues with your shoulder depending on your range of motion or flexibility. So if you start getting that, don't stress. There is one way you could correct it as well. One, instead of having the dumbbell out to a 90-degree angle, bring it in to about a 45 to 50-degree angle, or 60 at the max. And then when we go up as well, we're not going to the full extent. What this will do as well is keep constant tension in that front deltoid, and it will help with your muscle gains. So bringing it down. Now, depending, when you're going to have a bigger dumbbell, your range of motion might be limited, because when you bring it down, the bigger dumbbell, it's going to hit your shoulder more. That's okay? But what we can do to correct it more is by keeping it with a little bit of tension at the top. So we're not locking out the elbow. If you lock out the elbow, there is actually a chance injury can occur, dislocation, and such. But as I'm saying, there's no right or wrong way. If you do lock it out at the top and you haven't had issues, good for you. But if you are finding and you're a little bit worried, and you want to keep that constant tension on the front deltoid, then don't lock it out, okay? So key points are, if you are getting shoulder discomfort in the interior and also elbow pain, maybe just try doing it in a different way. Also as well, bench positioning. Now I have my bench on a bit of a, not the full straight angle like this, because once you start doing gym, your back's going to get developed and you actually start to become a little bit sloped. So as you go more down to the waist, it's going to be much more smaller, and as you go to the top, you're going to have bigger back muscles. So if you were to have forward, you might be leaning a little bit forward, and that also could cause dislocation. So having your bench on a little bit of an incline, a little bit of a slope, probably about that much, will help you focus more on the interior deltoid. Pretty much cuts out you stabilizing your abdominals as much, because if you wanted to stabilize your abdominals while having a heavy weight above your head, military press with a bar is one of the perfect exercises to do to increase the load that your abdominals can take. Anyway, I hope this helps when it comes to your lifting and training this New Year's, and as always, keep on training.